get like, she was getting $800 every 2 weeks. And like before taxes, I'm supposed to get, say, $900, but they take a lot out of my pay where I'm only getting $600 a week. So it's not a lot of money. $600 a week is not a lot of money. And family members be thinking, oh, when you doing good in life, they don't know you busting your behind. They are thinking like, oh, you're doing good in life because of the estate. And the estate don't even pay half my bills. So these home health care companies, if you can avoid them and hire family to do the work, family and friends, do it. Even if you have a good neighbor. But you got to be careful because some neighbors will try to take guardianship. And they will try to screw you and your family. And I think that the law should change. I think that as soon as a guardianship is made, that a will or a trust has to be put in place so that if that person passes away, the money will go to a family member. I think that's a good change that will stop a lot of the scheming of the murder, or I might not be able to say that, of it will stop your family members from early. It will probably stop that because the money will no longer go to the government. It will go to another family members. And if that family member is, something happens to them, then it should be a bag up to another family member. So whenever a guardianship is made, they need to change the law and make it where when a guardianship is immediately made, in order for it to be complete, there has to be a will in place or a trust. And when a person goes to be with their heavenly Father, then it will automatically maybe go into a trust, because if it's in a trust, you can get the money much faster. Whereas if it's in a will, the money, it takes about 2 years for you to get the money, because you got to go through probate. You have to go through probate in Cook County if you have a will, and your loved ones should not have a will. And they got this new thing, y'all. I forget what you call it. If you need me to, find out, I will find out for you. But it's this new thing, whereas you can go to court and you put your property in this, whatever this thing is, and then you pass away, it goes to family. But what they don't tell you is that your family can be heavily taxed for that property. And if your family don't have the finances to pay those taxes, guess what? They don't get the property. So it's best to just put your family's name on the deed. And there's certain deeds that when you go, they will automatically be the person that owns that particular property. And yes, I should know this because I just should know what deed it is. But nonetheless, I'm not an attorney, so I don't want to, tell you information that attorney would know. So definitely talk to your attorney and say, hey, how can I put my family on my deed, my loved ones, that if anything, because there's a lot of different deeds. Like, it's a lot of different deeds. You can even search it out yourself, because there are some deeds whereas you can put it where you own the property, but if something happened to you, it goes to the family member. Or you can put the family member on the deeds, every deed, and then if something happened to you, then it's like the successor or whatever. If something happened to you, then they will automatically be the single heir of that property. So it's a lot of different deeds out there. So definitely look through the different ones. Ask your attorney, your accountant, family members, loved ones, whoever. But right now, until they fix the system, I personally wouldn't go with it in guardianship or trust. And a will, it takes 2 years. It goes into probate. So I probably wouldn't even go with the will right now. I'm just going to put my family's name on everything. And you got to trust the family too. So raise your kids right, because you got people that will do away with their parents just for a little bit of money. or anything. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to just, you know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You definitely don't want to do that. So we're going to talk about a lot of this other stuff. Let's get rich now. Let's better our lives in every area of our life. Let's rebrand ourselves and let's make it happen. Good news. You want good news. You want news that will help you make the proper decisions in life about your money. No one should be making the decisions about your funds, your money, but you. And of course, you know, you get the input of those professionals, but sometimes you have to be careful of the professionals that you get the input from, and you need to, I would get information from more than one professional to make sure that I am making the right decision, and also do the proper research that I have to do, and then go back to those many professionals to make sure that the information that I have searched for is correct. So let's get rich now. Let's make sure that when we make money, our money will work for us. We have multiple streams of income, and also that you will leave an inheritance for your loved ones. They should not have to work as hard as you.